Touchscreens have become the latest big improvement to our user interface navigation and are now a feature on laptops that a lot of consumers want. But let's get on with this video's best touchscreen Ultrabooks. First, we have the very budget-friendly ASUS VivoBook S400CA. Priced around $699, equipped with the Intel i5 processor, this thing makes navigating Windows 8 with touch very smooth. ASUS did an incredible job making a touchscreen Ultrabook at the same price range as high-end tablets like the iPad. It has a 500GB hard drive hybrid with 32 gigs of SSD memory, and the battery lasts over 4 hours in a battery stress test involving continuously looping videos until death. Next is a smaller and even cheaper model, the 11.6-inch X202E, priced around $499. This one only has an i3 processor, which is still good and will be able to quickly handle daily computing tasks. The battery was a disappointment, lasting only around 3.5 hours in the stress tests. Next, we have the very affordable Sony VAIO T13 Touch for around $699. It's a very great value, and it's sexy looking and is overall a really good Ultrabook, even with the i3 processor. The battery lasted for around 5.5 hours, which is very good for a touchscreen Ultrabook. Here we have HP's entry-level TouchSmart, the Pavilion TouchSmart Sleekbook for $749. It's equipped with the quad-core AMD A8 accelerated processing unit with Radeon HD 7600G graphics, making this machine very good with heavy graphical applications like games, but the AMD processor makes it not able to bear the term Ultrabook branded by Intel. With a weight of 5.6 pounds, it is pretty heavy even by 15.6-inch Ultrabook standards. During the battery stress test, it only lasted a little over 3.5 hours, which is a little bit over an hour under the average touchscreen Ultrabook. Moving up to HP's higher-end TouchSmart, this is the Spectre XT TouchSmart, starting at around $1199. It has a beautiful 1080p IPS display and starts with an i5. It's an incredible Ultrabook, but the battery is a bit on the downside, only lasting around 4 hours. Next is the Dell Inspiron 15Z with touch models starting at around $749 for the i3 model. The upgrade to the i5 processor for an extra $50 is well worth it. One thing that may interest people is that it has a DVD burner, unlike most Ultrabooks. The battery lasted around 5 hours too, so that's really good. Next is the Samsung Series 5 UltraTouch for $799. It is very thin and very attractive. The battery life is very impressive, lasting a bit under 5 hours. Last on this video is the Acer Aspire S7 Touch for a hefty price of $1599. But if you have the money to spend, it is well worth it for this high-end machine with the i7 processor, a 1080p display, and a very large 256GB SSD drive. It is also incredibly thin, with a thickness of only 0.47 inch, making it all around even thinner than the famed MacBook Air. Alright, that's it, and thanks for watching. For more information about the Ultrabooks, check out below the video and go to topultrabooks.com.